Hey guys, welcome back to the MobiChef Mukbang. I'm your host, Chester Smith, and today I have a super special guest. This guy, we go way back, you know what I'm saying? He calls himself an ice cold brother, but but we the noobs, and that diamond is cold too. All right. But let me talk to you, before I get started with you guys, let me just tell you about this guy real quick. Let me introduce him so you know who you're listening to and who you're watching, all right? This is Mr. Larry Spruill, right? Larry is an Emmy Award-winning journalist with over 15 years of experience in broadcast news. Known for his sharp storytelling, deep investigative reporting, and unmatched professionalism. I've seen this on TV, y'all probably have too. Larry has covered some of the most compelling stories across the nation. He brings both insight and authenticity to the screen, representing the excellence of Black journalists in the media world. Now, and beyond the newsroom, he's a proud member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
Hey, say that right, man. Say that
Nah,
right.
he's a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, and he continues to uplift his community through mentorship and impact-driven storytelling. So let's dive deep into his journey from the, the newsroom grind and now to the front lines of powerful stories that shape our world. Larry, how's it going, man?
Hey, man, I'm good, man. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm good. Hungry. How was your week, man?
Man, it was good,
Yeah.
man. I was fighting a little stomach virus, bug, but I'm doing much better, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's been a week.
Yeah.
A lot going on.
It's supposed to be over with by now, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be over with, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but
just
he was reading. I was like, man, who are you talking about?
Hey, man, this is you. I was actually surprised, too. I was like, wait, I know this guy.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute.
Congrats on an Emmy, man. How is that? Like that? Which one is the Emmy?
It was an Emmy. It was for the story, the Emmy Midtown shooting that happened.
Okay.
It was I remember the young lady. She went. She
I remember
shot
that.
up
The
like her
stores.
apartment building. And all that, man. So
that.
it was nonstop coverage that day. So I was on the air from like noon to like all the way to like 2 in the morning. So yeah.
So you were just doing it?
Just doing it, just nonstop, man. So finally, I've been nominated like several times, never won.
Okay.
But I won that one, so that means a lot.
Was there a certain process that prepared you to be up to 2 in the morning like that?
A lot of nothing, just adrenaline running. Man. It was multiple live shots.
Okay.
Just back to back, kind of keep awaiting the new information.
Okay.
And then finally, it was like 2 in the morning where they finally caught her. She was about to leave the airport.
Okay. Oh, she was trying to flee.
She was about to take off.
So were you at the airport or anything?
No, so we had team coverage. So I was actually at the apartment building where she initially went rampage, and then we had like team coverage all over the place. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Man, that's pretty cool, man. Congrats on that.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
What is that? You got to hang it up at home, like sit
it's
up
on my little bookcase, but
Next to, so you got some participation trophies.
Yeah, I got nominated so many times. I thought I was never gonna win, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, never gonna win. Finally.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you're in a 1%er almost. You know what I'm saying? Not many people that we know got those, if any, except you. Right. So good deal, man. Well, hey, welcome again to the MobiChef Mukbang.
I'm glad to be a part.
For those of you that don't know what the mukbang is, minus the fly that's flying around, pestering the heck out of us right now.
He wants some food too.
He wants some food. He smells it. He smells the food. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just can't defeat the elements, guys, and it just takes over. So it is what it is.
Just go with it.
Right? We just go with it. Like we might eat like we back in the bush somewhere or something like that. For me, it's back in the field in the Marine Corps because we had to eat whatever was on our plate, including the bugs that dropped in and fell that we didn't know about. Yeah, man, there's stories. I got stories for days on that. Yeah. But I mean, hey, you know what? I smell the food. I want to beat the fly to get it before it gets out. But let's just try it out, man. Cool. Chef Buddy Love, what you got for us, man? What you chopping up?
Hi, this is Chef Buddy Love, and today we have jerk chicken, we have steamed cabbage, and we have a curry coconut rice and peas. Today we're plating the coconut rice and peas, followed by the jerk chicken, steamed cabbage. And for dessert, we have a jalapeno sweet potato candy yam with pecans. Let's get it. And remember, for booking, MobiChefOfficial.com. If you need me for your services, that's where you can find me. Chef Buddy Love.
Hey, Buddy Love. Hey, thanks for that, man. Hey, this jerk chicken looks good. I can't wait to try this coconut and peas rice, basmati style, and the cabbage. Yeah. It's not hot this time, but you said the jerk chicken has a little bit of heat to it. So you gave us some yams too. Yeah. I'm like, I see the candy yams. I say you done did something a little different here, man. So shout out to you, Buddy Love, and hey, let's dig in, man.
I was waiting on you.
Oh yeah, man. I don't even know what I want to go to.
My hand, so.
Yeah, you was ready for it.
Yo.
Oh, you went for the yams.
Oh, yeah.
For
I had to
dessert,
try the yams first.
Okay. What's the flavoring, man? We tasted some things here. What the yams hitting on?
My mom and my grandma mixed it together, man. Honestly, it's really good. A little
Mama
bit of
and
sweetness.
grandma?
Yeah, it's a mixture.
I lick my fingers,
I'm
guys.
feeling it, though.
Yeah. I ain't mad at that. Yeah, he wasn't lying about that chicken. The chicken's hot, bro. Chicken's hot. Chicken's hot. Chicken's hot.
Cabbage.
He got me again. It never fails with that guy.
But he did warn you though.
Yeah, he did. He gave me that. He got me switching.
Oh, this is really good. I ain't
Good
gonna
deal.
hold you.
So what are you tasting in there? What are some things you
The yams, 10 out of 10. Cabbage did his thing. The rice did his thing.
Okay. I ain't even tried the cabbage yet. Let me try some of that right there.
I'm a little nervous on the chicken because you said it's spicy, but I'm gonna try it though.
I mean,
It looks good.
hey, it is good. It's worth the heat. I can't lie to you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm parched, man.
Can I put my hands on it?
Man, tear it up, man. You wanted some good food, man.
Right, I
So we
did.
got
I
you.
did.
We taking care of you. So yeah,
Appreciate
but
it.
I'm a little thirsty, man. I want to try this drink
Okay.
out. Before I get to drinking that though, Zada, what are you shaking up for us?
Hi, I'm Zada and Chester, Larry. Today, I'm going to be making your special drinks. So we're going to get into it. So we're going to just start with the ice. Imagine you are on a beach and you're relaxing and you just have this refreshing drink in your hand. We're going to start with just Coca-Cola. This is definitely a drink that you guys haven't heard of before. I've definitely never seen it anywhere. But it's a very special mixture, and I call it the Cuba Libre. So next, we're gonna put our ice in our mixer. So, oh, that crisp sound, love it. And we're gonna take our pineapple juice, crack it open. Just enough. Make sure it's on there good. We're gonna mix this up. Take this top off. Make sure it's filtered through. Just a little bit, not too much. How pretty it is. I know it seems like a weird mixture, but it's really good, guys, I promise. And the last step, we're just gonna cut this lemon for the garnish. Just a little bit. And there you have it. Your Cuba Libres are ready for the beach. And to book a mixologist, just go to @MobiChef Official.
All right, Zada. Hey, thanks for that. I'm looking forward to trying this. I've never had Coca-Cola and pineapple together, but I'm willing to try everything once. So let's see what it is, bro. Cheers, man.
Cheers, bro. I like this though, actually.
Yeah.
I need. You said
pretty
Coke
good.
and pineapple?
Yeah,
I can do this.
that sounds like a good little mixture right there. It's pretty good. Not
lemon
bad. I
peel
definitely.
right there.
Oh, you go. Oh man, you
Yeah,
done got
you gotta
fancy.
drop it in
I might as well
there.
drop that in there. Shake it around, stir it up.
I like that.
That's
Make
different, guys.
That at home.
Coconut, not coconut, pineapple, and Coca-Cola.
I like that.
That's a mix.
I like
so,
that.
So tell me, you got to name your drink now, Larry. What are you gonna name that drink, man?
The Larry drink.
The Larry drink.
You can't beat that.
The Larry drink.
You
I
can't
guess
beat
that's
that.
what we got
You
today.
can't beat that.
Can't beat it. Nobody can ever take that unless we have another Larry on the show.
You can't beat
So
that, man.
nobody can take it. We've had some interesting names, some good ones.
What's some good ones you had?
We had one called the Sneaky Link.
Oh.
We had, exactly. We had the Sneaky Link, and I'm like, what is all that
I
about?
want to change it.
Yeah,
That
okay.
reminds me.
Okay.
So, and Randy's going to laugh at this. So in college, they call me Sneaky Larry.
Oh, my goodness.
That's one I would have named the drink.
Sneaky Larry.
Sneaky Larry.
Jeez. All right, we got a name change, folks. This just in. We have a name change.
It's a story behind that, but
New
for
name?
another day.
The Sneaky Larry.
So Sneaky Larry.
If you want to find out more, you got to follow him and ask him.
Yeah.
Blow his DMs up. Find out what's going on, what's
the
behind the
Sneaky
Sneaky Larry
Larry?
about, right? They called me Camouflage.
See, I had to go back to old VSU, man. So
Yeah?
old VSU days, Sneaky
Okay.
Larry, man.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my nickname.
That's what's up. Hey, by the way, shout out to old VSU.
Yes, sir.
We got the apparel on today. We rocking that for this episode. If you want to follow them, want some of that, oldheadsapparel.com. Check them out. They got some good stuff. And I think it's only if you went to certain schools. I think it was Georgia Southern.
Georgia Southern,
got FAMU. Who else is it? I think Valdosta State and UGA.
Yeah, UGA.
UGA.
Yeah.
So they have those with more coming. So shout out to the people behind Old Heads Apparel. So yeah, man. Good deal. I got some questions, man.
Okay, all
We
right.
got the Sneaky Larry up in the building now, guys. We done changed it up. I might have to reintroduce this guy. All right. But bro, I got a big question for you, man. We got to settle a debate.
Okay.
One we've been having before on the show, and it's something we continue because there's always mixed emotions behind this.
Right.
But let me ask you.
Okay.
Does sugar or salt go on grits?
So I put both. I do. I put both on there.
Come on. I thought you was good.
It's more sugar for me
What?
than a sprinkle of salt. It balances out to me. It just works.
Why not just use salt, man?
It just works. Try it.
No, I'm
it
not-
works.
I
though.
refuse.
Chester, I'm telling you, it works. It works, man.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect balance.
So, all right. I've had the debate, and some people have told me to try it, but I can't. It's hard. And think of it like this. Would you put salt on your oatmeal?
So I'm not an oatmeal person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
But
I'm not a sugar
telling you,
person
I
on
would
grits.
never steer you wrong, bro. It works, bro. It works.
Just like pineapple and
Yeah,
Coca-Cola.
geez, you
Straight
wouldn't
to
have tried this.
Man.
It works. You
okay.
gotta sprinkle it, just
Sprinkle,
evenly.
Okay.
And then, but I eat it. I had cheese and all that. Yeah. It works.
Because you're cool when we go back, I'm gonna keep you on the show. usually it's probably
Really, that was all
that would have been it. That's why I had to make
That
sure
was it. That was
we
it.
settling that. But I'm gonna let you ride.
I appreciate
All right,
it.
welcome back to the show again. Now we got Larry, got doggone Spruill here, the
Bro, I'm
journalist.
feeling this drink though. I like
Man,
it. I like
mean,
it.
hey, Zada, she did her thing
I like
with it. You know what I'm saying? Surprise.
Surprise.
You know what I'm saying? The Sneaky Larry. I mean, this. Hey, I'm gonna keep saying that throughout this whole time together, man.
Yeah.
All right, so I gotta get into some serious stuff.
What's up?
All right, so about behind your journalism and storytelling skills, what made you want to become like a journalist?
Man, I've always been nosy growing up, and then I got in trouble for talking in school.
Oh, you were
got
here.
in trouble asking questions, and so I remember one day, man, we were in Oklahoma. My dad's in the Air Force.
Okay.
And so we was in school for Dr. King's holiday.
Okay.
And I was asking my teacher.
Y'all was at school?
Yeah, we were in Oklahoma,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so I was asking my teacher, I was like, why are we in school? We're supposed to be off school. And then she jokingly, she said, go ask the principal. So what I do, I marched my behind into the principal's office. I got in trouble, but he was like, you ask some very tough questions, you can make a career out of it. So that's what I did.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Made a career for asking tough questions.
Yeah.
man.
Ain't that something?
The next year, we were off for MLK holiday.
Ain't that something?
Yeah. So
Was it you, or is just like you like to think that it was you? It's credit to you.
I mean, it was me.
Okay.
All
All day.
I went in there, 10 toes down, change the schedule.
Hey, Mr. Principal, we need to be off next.
We need to be off next year. It made it happen.
Hey, outstanding. Hey,
Yeah.
we'll give it that. Shout out to Larry for getting everybody
Hey,
off
man.
on MLK Day.
I was in 5th grade, so yeah.
5th grade. Did that. So when y'all at home next time, just thank
me.
Larry.
Thank me.
The sneaky Larry, not the journalist Larry. Or was it the journalist Larry that asked
Back
that
then,
time?
it was a
It
journalist.
was the journalist
yeah.
Larry, the up-and-coming journalist at that
It
time.
went to VSU where Sneaky Larry came in.
All right, okay, gotcha. So some years later,
Yeah, some years
developed
later.
a different personality. Okay, I got you. So I know we talked about the story that you covered that you won the Emmy for.
Yeah.
So would you consider that the most impactful story that you've ever covered, or do you have another?
No, I would not consider that my most impactful story was I was in Jacksonville,
Okay.
Florida,
Got you there too.
and this 3-year-old child went missing,
Okay.
and the family could not find him, whatever, and they didn't know like how to. The police weren't listening to him, whatever, and so I ended up interviewing the family, and then maybe like 4 hours later, the child was somehow miraculously just kind of like showed up, and so the family was there. We was able to unite the family and the child. So I remember that vividly to this day. I would say that would be my most impactful story. Yeah.
I think that's not even what I think. That's awesome.
Yeah. It was
Having children,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, Lord knows. I remember there was a time where I got called, and I got a phone call about my daughter being going missing. Like, can't find her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can't find her, and I'm at work.
Right.
And I'm getting this call, and all I'm hearing is this crying voice, like,
Wow.
I can't find her. I can't find her. Where's? So I'm like, did you go outside?
Right.
How far did she go? And so I take action. I ran. First I had tears in my eyes, started welling up because it's my baby girl. I'm like, where could she be?
Right.
And what's going on?
Right.
And then I just sprung into action. I went and told my supervisor, hey, tears in my eyes, I gotta go.
At that point, you
I don't know what's going
on.
on. Like, but my daughter's missing.
Right.
And he's like, go,
Wow.
dude. And so I jetted. And I'm talking about when I tell you that
Yeah.
4440,
Yeah.
that athletic Chester
Right.
came out.
Right.
And the father, I was jetting. By the time I shot out of there, within a couple of minutes, I was out of the building, and I was almost like halfway to my truck
Right.
in the parking garage. And I get a phone call saying she found her.
Wow.
So my daughter was playing hide and go seek by herself, basically.
Oh, wow.
She went and hid in her brother's room and fell asleep under the
Fell
pillow.
asleep. Wow. And then, because I'm tired.
and you know, I'm like,
Right.
geez, man. And so everything was all good, but just to think even the devastation of feeling, just
Exactly.
those short moments,
Right.
what somebody could feel over
Yeah.
a day or a matter of hours, I can imagine.
Yeah, it was that one, and my second one would be it was here in Atlanta. I was doing a story with Young Dro, the rapper.
Okay, Joe. Yeah, I met him before.
Yeah, he real cool,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And it was during the time, they had the mass shooting at Atlantic Station where the teens were they were just
right on 14th right there.
Yeah, they were just shooting. It was a bunch of youth crime, and
This
so
the young man got killed, right?
Yep,
This
yep,
okay.
yep. And so
Which is why
I
they
did
shut down Atlantic Station like they
exactly.
did. I get it.
Did a story interview with him, and then we both combined and we did this youth forum.
Okay.
To kind of take the guns back off the streets. And then
Gotcha.
it was like more than 500 kids showed up the next day at this youth forum.
Stop.
Dead serious.
500 kids.
500 kids.
With
yeah.
500 guns?
It
Or
was
more?
mostly, no, I would say 500 guns. But they,
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
but they,
okay.
no, they
Oh,
did.
I thought they were
Some of them
coming in
did
like-
have guns. Some of them
Yeah.
did have guns.
Okay.
Brought their guns, brought their bandanas for the gangs. Powerful, man. I was just like, I've never seen anything like
Yeah.
that before. So the fact that I had something to do with that, it was really helpful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep biting my food, man. 'Cause
Hey, man,
this,
me too,
this,
man.
this fly, I promise you, it's on sight. As soon as I catch it, I'm gonna catch you slipping fly. I don't know where you are. When I see you, it's on sight. Cool, man. I like that. Impactful stories. I love them. I love
sure.
listen to them. I love hearing them. All right, so Larry, I do have a question with being a reporter and things like that. How do you stay unbiased like while you're reporting during certain stories and things?
Man, it's tough. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
especially in today's climate.
Of course.
But you just have to. It's just part of the job. Like
I
you
get you.
can't really give your feelings or your thoughts. You gotta just give the facts, and they teach us that in journalism school.
Gotcha.
And so they put us in different situations.
Okay.
But it's tough.
Yeah.
Because you have people, calling you all kind of names and saying, "Oh, you're this and you're that." And you want to react.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
the human side of you, but you just can't.
The sneaky Larry want to come out at that point.
Sneaky Larry definitely want to come out every now and
If
then.
I wasn't
but-
wearing it, if I didn't have this microphone
right,
in my
yeah,
hand right
man.
now.
If I didn't have this shirt and tie
Yeah.
on, but nah.
But I guess
it's
that's-
hard, but yeah, you have to.
So that's a testament to your professionalism where you have
Oh,
to
yeah.
be that way.
I try to.
I'll never forget. I was in the Army, so I did Marines for 8 years, and then got out, chilled out for 8.5, and then got back into the Army back in back into the military, we'll say, in 2017.
Okay.
George Floyd happened in, I think it was 2020?
Yeah, 2020, yeah.
So George Floyd happened in 2020, and we got called to like active duty to have to help with riots and all that. You know, it's bad downtown. And of course, we feel some kind of way because everybody's seen the video. And, you know, I'm up here like, okay, well, I got to go defend against my own people, potentially harm them. And they're giving us guns. They're giving us, you know, gas masks and all this stuff to protect ourselves. And in my head, I'm like, man, you know, we're out patrolling because we had to go and see everything. So we're out patrolling, and I told my first sergeant at the time, I told him, I said, hey, look, I said, if it comes down to it and it's where we got to take action, I'm taking my uniform off.
Wow.
It was just how I felt at that time in those moments, because we had a commander that didn't look like us, and nobody addressed the elephant in the room, like what was going on.
Right.
So, you know, we're like, okay, well now we're, you know, out here like when Dr. King or anybody else that felt a certain kind of way, we have to, like, I want to take action. Right. I want to mess some stuff up. I want to be out there right with them. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want to get gassed and hit with the rubber bullets and things, but I wanted to be out there. And so, you know, having a commander that doesn't look like us, not respond, they didn't say anything, no empathy, no, you know, taking sides. I understood they had to stand in, be professional, and they had to handle their business the way they were, but they were probably just as stunned as we were, and they couldn't pick sides because, you know, who knows how they felt about it, right? So, you know, not having heard anything, I said, you know what, if it came down to it, I'm just gonna take my uniform off. I'll see y'all at the court martial.
Yeah, sometimes, man, sometimes it's like that.
Yeah.
I was in Detroit when George Floyd happened, and in the newsroom,
got it down too. Like,
yeah. But it was crazy in the newsroom. The manager, the news director, 3 top positions were all white women, and so they really couldn't. And you can't blame them because they don't know. Right. But I remember being in one of our afternoon meetings, and one of them was like, "I just don't understand what the big deal is." Yeah. Keep in mind, we in Detroit is 87% black. 87% black population Detroit is, and she's like, "I just don't understand what the big." Yeah, I was like, and I had to catch myself, but then at the same point, I was like, nah, you have. So I had to educate her, you know, you have to, you know, so I definitely understand what you're talking about.
What the big deal is.
I don't understand what the big.
Black man did.
I don't understand what the big deal. I was
another
like,
naysayer
what?
did.
Yeah.
So
Wow. So every now and then, you're not supposed to have feelings, but every now and then you have to educate people. Is what I say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Educate them.
Yeah, you got to educate them.
It's paramount, guys.
Yeah.
And sometimes that means that you have to tell people about themselves in the most professional way that you can. Right. And if they're ignorant in that sense and not understand, you definitely help them understand.
For sure.
Professionally, though.
Yeah. Respectfully.
If not, ask ChatGPT to tell you how to do it. So, all right. So what's one moment in your career that completely changed how you view the media, man?
Man. I don't even have one.
These are good ones, man. I know you got everything.
Oh, man.
So, you know, I know there's a lot of different things that have happened to you and transpired in your career, bro.
One good one. Oh man. One. And I had to keep. So George Floyd. George Floyd definitely, because I realized it was Armada Aubrey actually. In Brunswick. That got killed running, and I realized, to see that. And so what people don't understand is that we see the raw video.
I was going to say,
Yeah, we don't see no edits. We can't freeze it when we see it. It's like, cause when we show you guys, we're going to freeze it right before, blah, blah, blah. We see the raw as it's happening. And so I'm just like, I'm seeing him running through the neighborhood. I'm just like, wow. Like, but then I hear the comments from the viewers. I see the comments from the viewers. The chatter in the newsroom, and they just not understanding. I'm like, that's how you guys see me, you know? Right. And it was one time where.
But you're different, right? Because you're a reporter.
That's what they say. But we be in the newsroom. There's been several conversations where we have they'll describe like a mugshot or suspect is black, low haircut with a beard. I'm like, that's me. So we need more description. Right. You know, say he has a tattoo or he was wearing this. You can't just have a generic because you're describing me. You're describing my nephew. We're describing you. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to have that conversation in my newsroom with my managers. Like, we need to we need to go deeper. We need to do deeper. And so it made me realize because that's how they're viewing us.
Yeah.
That's how they're viewing me.
A general
you know.
description, a generalized description.
I'm like, all black guys don't commit crimes, you know. So yeah.
So I saw some of the video, not the raw footage like you did, but I saw the shotgun.
Yeah.
And I saw I'm gonna say his soul left his body because you saw that jolt.
Yeah.
That somebody like sweat get knocked from somebody,
sure.
but it wasn't sweat.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And that to me, like it blew my mind. I said, I can't believe I'm watching this.
Yeah.
I can't believe I see a young man getting killed and murdered.
Right.
Not even just killed, he got murdered. On TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know, like, and it was one after the other though. Like
It was too much.
It was a block of years where it was just crazy. Black men were. It was like an assault on us.
We were a target.
Man, what?
Yeah.
I mean, we still are.
We still are a target,
You know,
unfortunately. Yeah.
that hasn't gone away. They just, you know, have to choose coverage.
Right.
And this, you know, all of it got covered.
Yeah.
Even the George Floyd, seeing that video and listening to that broke my heart.
Yeah.
The thing that pissed me off the most were the people that were standing around recording. They were rightfully doing their thing.
Right.
But at some point, like,
You gotta step in.
people, like, just push the officer off. I mean, yeah, you probably gonna go to jail for assault on an officer, but you're not. That man's life is saved.
Right.
Right. I watched where it was this man. They had choked him so bad he pissed on himself. He peed. Like, you seen it.
Yeah.
Like the pee's rolling down.
Right.
It wasn't the condensation from the
No.
car running.
No,
it was
that
pee.
was yeah.
The man peed on himself. They killed him. Cold blood.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah.
But it was terrible. We all know the feeling that we felt, and how it impacted our lives, even to this day. To this day.
To this day.
To this day. All right. Another question.
Okay.
This one a little bit spicier than.
All right.
I think it might be a little spicy.
More spicy?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to report a story that went against your personal beliefs, and how'd you handle that?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell the people what you did. Tell the people how it works.
Oh man. So it was a story that I was in Macon, Georgia.
Okay.
Starting out in Macon.
Okay. All right, Larry. So I got another spicy
Right.
question for you. The first one was controversial.
Okay, yeah,
Right?
okay.
This was probably a little bit more spicy than this jerk chicken.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. So, have you ever had to report a story that went against your personal beliefs, and how did you handle that, man?
So yes, I did.
Okay.
So I said Macon, but it was actually in Jacksonville.
Okay.
And it was me and a real good friend of mine, brand new black photographer. They wanted us to go to this protest at the University of Florida.
Okay.
And it was
A protest at UF. What the heck were they
I'm about to tell
protesting?
you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I cannot
definitely.
remember his name to this day, but it was a white guy who was speaking the right wing rhetoric, basically. And so it was,
He's not the governor now, is he?
No.
Okay. Okay.
It was their support base there, but and so me and Brandon were both black, and I was like, I don't think this is safe for us to go to Gainesville, Florida, to cover this huge rally.
Right.
And of course, they was like, no, just go. So they sent security with us, but still, I'm like, the whole time there, I'm like, nah, I'm not feeling right. So of course we get there, we get out the truck, and they're like, they swarm our news truck. Yeah, they swarm our news truck.
Did they know y'all were in there, like, y'all?
Yeah, I mean, it was, the big station decal on yeah. So they swarm
The news truck, I'm talking about, like, the color of your skin. Did they know that y'all were in there?
No, it's not.
Okay.
So
not
they
yet.
swarm our news truck, and then when we get out, that made things even better.
Okay.
And so our security at the time, he had to literally, like, his gun went off. He had to fire his gun to kind of get everybody away from us.
Okay.
But I told my news director, I was like, I don't think we should go down there.
Yeah.
Not us anyway.
Yeah.
You have two black guys, like, and then it just wasn't gonna work out.
Sounds like a bad joke.
Yeah, so
two black guys walked into a protest.
Because we still had to go down there. So it wasn't like, and I said what I had to say, but we ended up still going down there,
Right.
So like, it's been plenty of stories like that. Where but lately now, as I'm becoming more of a veteran in my career, I'm able to speak up more. But back then, like, I was a rookie, I just wanted to just do my job. But I'm looking back,
Shut up and dribble.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what it was. But,
I don't know where I got that from. That just came out of
That was
thin air.
good, though.
Yeah.
I like that.
I don't know where I got that one from. That's new.
Yeah. Shut up and dribble.
Right.
That's
So-
pretty much what happened. But
Have you been in anything since like that? Like where, how often are your beliefs, your personal beliefs being tested in the world of journalism?
I wouldn't say my personal beliefs, but I will say my personal feelings
Okay, I got you.
are
Okay.
being tested.
Okay.
And like I said with George Floyd and just just with the racial tension, the political climate that's going on,
Yeah.
my feelings are being tested
I got
every
you.
day.
Okay.
Every day.
You just walk up in that room.
Every day.
prove my
Especially
love.
covering what was it? Not the 2020 election. Was it 2020? Yeah, the first time Donald Trump won.
Right.
Covering that election, like it was going to those rallies, man.
Yeah.
I don't wish it on anybody
Yeah?
because it was
Jeez,
terrible,
man.
terrible.
So-
So I would say that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I got you.
Even this last time around,
Yeah.
like I don't understand why. And then him saying fake news doesn't help.
It doesn't
Because
really-
they look at it as the enemy. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I get that.
So most recently, both times I would say
I
that.
got you. Well, yeah, you know what? I have the military side of that.
Right.
So we don't talk politics in
Yeah.
the military,
Mhm.
but they still do. Right. Go figure.
Yeah.
And whoever the commander in chief is the commander in chief.
Right.
Doesn't matter what color he looks like, whatever it
Mm-hmm.
was. I was blessed to not be in the military when Barack Obama was in, and I don't know if that was a blessing or whatever it
Mm-hmm. Right,
was, but it
right.
would have been an honor.
Yeah.
But also, just being on the inside when President Trump got elected twice, right? It was like, wow.
Yeah.
The second time I wasn't in, I was out. Thank God, all right? Because there's some things that are going on now
Right.
that really are shaking our culture, shaking us to the core, and has us really questioning a lot, right? A lot of people's decisions and things. So that first time, there was a bit of a where I was in the Georgia Army National Guard,
Right.
and I am calling them out right now.
Mm-hmm.
And
Uh-oh.
I was in the Georgia Army
Yeah.
National Guard, and I didn't know that they were derived from a Confederate army or militia.
Right.
I'm sorry, that lost. They were part of the losing side. And I feel like those guys that are the men that are leading the organization now,
Yeah.
those were their uncles and great granddaddies. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just making an assumption.
Right.
This is just how Chester feels and what he assumes. All right. And I was like, okay, well, this feels like a good old boy system.
Yeah.
And the people that looked like us, every time I would talk to them, even if they were, they were officers, they were all the way lower enlisted, all the way up to like, I'm gonna say major and lieutenant colonel area. The other guys, once you get past that, I mean, you done probably brown nose. They accepted you, and you done did what you had to do for them, which I call it dancing, and they make you dance for it. All right. So, but up to that point, there was a lot of frustrated people that looked like us, African Americans, is what I'm referring to,
Right.
or me and Sneaky Larry. But I started hearing it. I'm like, oh my God! So this happens at every level. It's not just
Oh, yeah.
color biased,
Yeah.
or because you got certain rank. All the way across the board, and I was telling some guys, I was like, yeah, they will get you in that room, and they will try to have that talk with you to see if you're going to do what they want
Right.
you to do,
Yeah.
right? And so yeah, just seeing that on that side, it challenged me, but I was vocal, right? I didn't mind having talks with
Yeah.
the 2-star all the way down to the no stars. It didn't matter to me. Because at the end of the day, I take my uniform just like they take it off, just like they do. I put my uniform on, pants on, one leg at a time. We're all men, and we can handle business as men, or you can hide behind your rank, which I had somebody do, and hey, you can do that, and I respect rank. Don't mean I have
See,
to respect you
I'm
as a
jealous
person.
of you, and I say that because you knew that early on in your career.
Yeah.
As for me, it took me a minute to find my voice.
Oh, yeah.
You
Oh,
know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I get
So
that.
I respect you, but I'm jealous of you the same way.
Yeah. Go ahead. So
No, I mean, because growing up, because a lot of times, most of the time, I was the only black news reporter in the newsroom, or I was only black, one time black man in the newsroom.
Okay.
And so you don't want to come off and be that angry black man.
Ain't that something like
you
we
just
have to do that in every profession,
Every
bro?
time. You never
Every
wanted to do
profession.
that, And so you had to literally pick and choose your battles
Mm-hmm.
or pick and choose conversations you wanted to have because you didn't want to come off on that.
Right.
Because as soon as you do that, everybody's threatened.
right.
You know?
Again,
Yeah.
calm down.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you so upset?
Yeah, and so it took me a minute to find my voice. So I say that I respect you, but I was like, dang, I wish I would have done that earlier in my career than versus now.
Well, another part of that was leadership perspective too. In the military, you gotta learn fast.
Right.
So you kind of learn who are good people, who are not so good people,
Right.
and what leaders are good leaders and what bad leaders look like. You
Right.
learn that quick. So that's what that is, and that's why I've kind of developed that, because I'm able to identify those people
Right.
a lot quicker than most are, because I went through a certain process that allowed me to do that. So I chalk it up to I thank the military for that, United States Marine Corps specifically,
Right.
because they do train leaders there. They do build leaders, and I love seeing it. But after a while, as a man, we know how we want to be guided, how we want to be taught. We get kind of not stuck in our ways, but we learn who we are. And if you haven't been in the military, which accelerates that process, or some other type of process that accelerates that, then yeah, it does take a minute to kind of adjust, man. So I get it, but it's all good. You there now, right? Let's talk life on the camera, bro.
Okay.
All right, what's one thing the public doesn't know about you, and what it takes to be successful as a news anchor?
So the public doesn't know, I'm actually a very quiet person.
Gotcha.
Very quiet. And I'm going to say
Sneaky Larry, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's going to come off wrong.
Yeah.
But I actually don't like people, for real, for real. But I'm not, and I know it's going to come off wrong, but I like being at my house. I like chilling, being by myself.
Ain't nothing wrong being around, man.
I'm a at-home person.
Yeah.
But if you look on the camera, or if you look on social media, oh, he's always outside.
Yeah. That's the job.
Yeah, that's the job. That's the job. But yeah, no, I'm a homebody, man. I'm
Yeah.
very quiet, man. Very to myself.
I get that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So tell me about like the part about. Or let me ask another question then. What do people not know about becoming a successful news anchor?
Man, it takes all of your time. You never have an off day, really, because you're always, even when you're off, you're checking like notifications, you're checking your phone, you're checking the
Like
latest
you're a doctor
news.
on call or something.
Yeah, you're checking the latest news, you're checking this and that, so you really never have an off day. But what that did to me, man, honestly, it messed up with my mental, because when I first started out, I was like, oh, when I'm off the clock, I'm just gonna go home, not think about anything, I'm good. And that worked for some years. But I realized that I was holding all that in and never compressing what I was dealing with on a daily basis. Like
So you weren't sorting through your feelings?
No, I wasn't. Like, I mean, you get into the scene, you're seeing dead bodies on the ground, you're seeing, you're seeing blood, you're covering these mass shootings, and then you're moving from one story to the next, and you're never like dealing with what you're seeing.
Gotcha.
It wasn't until recently where like I have a new passion for Black men and mental health.
Gotcha. Of course.
And so like
as you should.
Yeah, and so I'm advocating for that, but I'm like I'm realizing that I went through all this stuff and I never dealt with it.
Wow.
Which is like crazy,
Yeah.
you know. And so I don't even know where I was going with that. But
Just talking about being a successful news
yeah,
anchor.
yeah, but no, it takes a lot of your time.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of your time. People don't realize that. They think is, oh, what all you do is get in front of the camera for like 2 minutes. No, that's
There's
not
a lot
it.
of prep work.
There's a lot of prep
behind
work,
that,
man. You
know.
deal with a lot.
Right.
You
I
deal
get
with,
that.
people like critiquing you every day, like strangers who don't know you. They're like, you shouldn't have wore that shirt, whatever. Like so you deal with all of that, and you gotta just take it on the chin with a smile.
You got
So,
to.
yeah.
You got to grow from it, whatever you do with it.
Yeah.
But you can't react. so
Yeah,
to
you
speak,
can't react.
Right. Unless you're
Yeah.
on a podcast and you get a chance to talk.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
yourself.
every now and then.
Right.
With some great food.
So have you ever had an oops moment on TV?
Oh
where it's
yeah,
like,
man.
Oh man,
Like,
give me one. Give me
when
one.
Did I
wanna hear
did
this.
not. So I remember one time, man. I was filling on the anchor desk.
Okay.
And it was cold outside, and we had a cup of hot chocolate.
Okay.
And I was like, so I was tossing. What that means, I was tossing to the weather person.
Okay.
I was like, so it was on me, and I had this cup of hot chocolate, and the line was, Michelle, do you want a nice cup of hot chocolate? I said, Michelle, do you want a nice cup of what? And I could not remember. And I was like, cold hot chocolate. And everyone was like, what? And I was like, yeah. And that took off, man. I was like, cold hot chocolate. What does that mean? But
What does that look like?
And to this day, I go back and I look at that reel. I'm like, what was I thinking? But yeah, that was one mini, man.
Cold hot chocolate.
Cold hot chocolate, yeah.
Oh man. Larry, I ain't gonna get you on that. I'm gonna let you ride cold hot chocolate.
Cold hot chocolate.
I've had some words. I've said some things. I remember this goes back to high school. When I was in high school, a girl walked past me, and my friends that know me, y'all know that y'all gonna get a laugh out of this, but were the ones that were there that day. A girl walked past me, and she was ignoring me. Okay. And I said, hey girl, you know I hear you talking to me.
I know you hear you talk what?
And I'm like,
wait
they
a minute.
Stop. They say, wait, just what? And she
just
of course, she didn't even stop and look. She just kept walking.
Like,
I'm like,
this guy here, man.
I said, oh, Chester, you really did yourself. I did yourself that time. But yeah, we all have those moments, man.
All the time, man.
But you have them on TV.
Yeah.
And that's even fun.
Live on TV.
Live on TV.
You can't take it back.
Oh man, I've seen some funny ones though.
Yeah.
You need to get yours clipped.
I need that blooper reel.
Yeah, you need that. You need that. I think we can ride with that one. All right. So all right, switching gears, man. I'm gonna reluctantly talk about this topic.
Okay.
It's your fraternity, the one you're a part of. You know what I'm saying?
Nice cool I can talk about that all day.
They shiver and things. They're cold and they do what they do.
You know, ice cold at that.
Whatever y'all say, that's them. But it's all brotherhood. It's all love.
For sure.
Trust and believe. You know what I'm saying? We talk our talk, but overall divine nine, Greek unity. That's something that we take pride in. That's something that we love because it unites, right? You won't catch me doing that unity step that they have going on. I mean, that's like that. That's like if you went to somebody else's interest meeting. Right. That's like you have to go to all the interest meetings in order to do the unity step. That's what happens. Yeah. And that's.
But they doing that now. They doing the unity steps now. I don't get it. But
I've seen them, and I thought it was pretty cool. I've seen it once or twice at some at a couple of luau's and even maybe a guerrilla thriller or two. I've seen it, and I'm like, okay. Not me though, but it looks cool. I ain't trying to learn everybody's stuff. But all right, so what led you to becoming an alpha man? I just want to know because for me, this is me. I want to know why'd you become an alpha dog?
I'll be honest with you, man. So when I got to college, I really didn't know much about fraternities. Okay. But at that time, man, like a bunch of my friends that I was friends with. Okay. They were older than me, so they were interested in alpha. Okay. And some of them were pre-pledging and all that. Gotcha. And so I was kind of like guilty by association. And so at the time, my roommate.
What's pre-pledging? I don't know what that is.
That's something I heard on the radio.
Okay, it's just some big term you pulled up. I got you.
Yeah. No, and so my roommate at the time, he was online for alpha at that time, and so. And then other friends, they were pre-pledging. So I was like, okay, this seems pretty cool. So I kind of did my research, man, and then my roommate, he ended up pledging 2 years before I did. Okay. And so I couldn't turn back at that time, so I just had to keep going. You just had
no choice, almost like your dad was something.
Yeah. But no, I did my research, man. I like what they stood for. Yeah. And then so it just went from there. I never regret it.
I get it. I mean, I would. That's just me though.
This guy here. Man.
So how is being an alpha, a member of A5A, how has that impacted your life overall?
Man, how has it not? Yeah. I mean, that's the question. Right. I've gotten jobs because I was alpha, or because
that network is
that network is crazy, man. Yeah. Networking is crazy. I've gotten people with allow me to interview them because they're because they're alpha. Man, I can't even just name one. It's just been a crazy network, man. Crazy network, yeah.
It is. I'll tell you guys real quick, pause for the cause. We're going to give this fly its flowers. Right. Because once I get a moment, I'm putting him to sleep. But this whole MobiChef Mukbang this is an experience. It's like a dining experience, right? We had our chef come in and make some food for us that we have to fend this fly off of. And we had a mixologist that stood in and shook up some drinks for us, right? This is what you get at a restaurant, but we're in the MobiChef Clubhouse getting the same treatment. Yeah. And you would do the same thing at home, where you got a chef that comes in, prepares the food, cooks the food, serves you, cleans up what they mess up, and then they're out of there. That's the experience. And so what you guys, as you're watching this and listening, all the viewers and listeners out there, that's what you guys are experiencing right now. You just get an opportunity to come in and listen to me and Sneaky Larry talk. Or Larry the reporter, depending on what question.
Depends on how you know me.
Right. But let's get back to it. I just want to take that pause for the cause, man. That flyer, you're on my list. I'm just letting you know. All right, so tell us about a memorable moment or a tradition from the fraternity, from your fraternity experience, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Don't go into too much detail about that experience.
Not do that, but a memorable moment is every time when we. So I don't know if you call it ism, somebody who has your same number. Yeah. So with us, and especially with my chapter, shout out to Monty Omicron home team.
Edit that out.
So what we do every time, so I'm a number 7.
Gotcha.
So every time another number 7, every time we bring one in, we have like certain items that we pass down to them. And that's always like a memorable moment, man, because I'm just like, you have now entered the ranks, of the Jewel Club, what we call it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's really dope, man. So we do like a whole, ritual.
Okay.
I show them, some things that's part of the Jewel Club.
Okay.
So it's always a great moment, man. I love it.
That's pretty dope, man. Yeah, we have some things like that. Me, I was a tail dog, so.
You was a 5, weren't you? Or
no, I wasn't a 5. I was an 11.
It was that many of you?
Yeah, we had 9. It was 9 of us, but we had, things happen.
You gotta explain that.
Yeah, man, things happen, man. We started out with 13.
Hey, man. Hey, it'd be like
they just didn't have the grades. That's what it was. It was the grades.
The grades.
And grades get hot, man. You know what I'm saying? And some people can't stand not having grades.
Can't have the grades, man.
That's what it is. But I was there, and because we went down, we shrunk down to 9 that had the grades.
Right.
And that's what we stuck with. And they were like, do y'all want to renumber? And we were like, nah, because we want people to know.
Yeah.
There were some guys that didn't have no grades.
Yeah.
And we said that when we came out in our probate. We were looking for them, but they were nowhere to be found.
They didn't come to the show?
If they did, they probably like that.
Yeah.
They were probably like that. It was like, but that would have been me.
Yeah.
We actually had a guy drop because he didn't have the grades.
Because he had the grades.
But he was also told by his brother, who was in a different fraternity, that if you cross and pledge Kappa, we gonna disown you, like on some straight up stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, I never forget. We got that letter because we used to kind of have study sessions at his place, and I'll never forget that.
Wow.
I think that was I can't remember all the way whether it was his place or not. Either way, we were waiting on him, and our study session got intense. Because we were waiting on him, we were like, dude, we really need to study.
We got to study,
And so we're scholars. We're all scholars in that sense. And when I tell you, he didn't show up and he sent a text message at that time or a letter. I can't remember which one. And he came to the door. No, he came to the door and dropped off a letter and left.
To you guys?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And we had to read it, and it was just, he told us the threat that he received, basically. So, it was what it was. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Bless his heart.
Yeah.
I mean, but he did end up going to pledging the other fraternity.
Did he? About Austin?
Yeah. It's definitely about Austin. So it is what it is. And everybody can't be a noob. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Some people just don't want to be a noob.
And I understand that too. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, many are called, but few are chosen. All right, so now let's talk impact, purpose, and let's talk your future.
Okay.
All right. So, what advice would you give to a young black journalist entering the industry right now?
You only need one yes. That would be it. You only need one yes.
What?
Because, man, I remember when I first applying for jobs to be a news reporter, I got 78 rejection letters. At that time, you had to mail your resume in, and then they mail you an answer back. And we sent in DVDs at that time. They're like, well, what's DVDs? Yeah.
Oh, like of you doing your...
about me doing like a resume room. Yeah. I got 78 rejection letters, bro. 78. But I was like...
They took time to mail these things.
Yeah. So we apologize, but you're just not good enough. Yeah.
Ain't that something?
78. But I remember again that one letter that I started out making Georgia. That's how you only need one yes. You're gonna get plenty of no's. People gonna say you're trash, this and this, but you only need one yes.
I got you.
So that'd be my advice.
Okay. Good deal. Aspiring journalists. Those are the future.
That's it.
You only need one yes.
One yes.
You probably get those a little quicker now than Larry did in the snail mail
For
days.
sure.
Sending out DVDs and things. You probably recorded with your phone, uploaded,
That's
and
it.
AI probably gonna tell you whether you made it or
That's
not. That's the world that we're living in now, or that's coming. All right. So where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Are you still reporting or producing some content behind the scenes? What?
So, man, I had this vision of this dream that I had of me having my own talk show.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I'm in the makings of going behind the scenes, figuring out what's that going to look like. But yeah, so I'm working on that. I don't know if I'll be doing news reporting, continuously, but I'll be producing some type of informative news to the people of some sorts, or however that looks like.
Yeah. All right, that's what's up, man. All right, cool,
Yeah,
man.
So
So-
I'm gonna have you on.
Hey, man, listen, I need the exposure. I don't know that I'm ready for the full media world, but I think that I'm putting myself out there. What do y'all think?
This is a dope concept.
Do y'all think y'all can comment and you know, kind of engage this
Yeah.
post? Like, do y'all think that I'm doing a good job? Y'all let me know, because I can always get better. I can always change things up. I am very malleable. Ain't that the word when you can mold and things? I'm moldable, right? I'm potter's clay. So yeah, all right. How do you balance with being a reporter and in the times that you were in that field? How do you balance work, life, and growth?
Man, I've just kind of gotten the hang of that, to be honest with you. Like I said, I just, learning that you got to put yourself first.
Okay.
And so when I'm off, I'm off.
I understand.
Like my phone's on Do Not Disturb.
You can do that now, right?
Yeah, I can do that now. Yeah. But even then, when I'm off on my off days, that's what the work phone is for.
Gotcha.
But my personal phone is on Do Not Disturb. Like, I'm not really doing too much. My off days are my off days. I can do whatever I want, whether it's I can do nothing or I can do a lot of things. And so I'm just making sure that I'm putting myself first.
So how are you growing as a journalist? How do you get better? Is there a way to get better as a journalist or what?
Practice.
Okay.
I always go back. I look at my live shots.
Okay.
I'll go back from either as early as 2 weeks ago, or as far as 10 years ago. I've been doing this since 2010 in front of the camera, and so I'll go back and look at those, and I'll just constantly, okay, Larry, you could have did this better. You could have did that. You could have wrote this script better. You could have said this differently.
Hindsight is always 20/20. Ain't it? I mean, it is what it is in that
So
scenario.
I'll go back, I'll remember what I said. Okay, cool. Don't do this anymore.
Gotcha.
Or do that. That worked.
Okay. That's not bad, man. So Larry, I guess the last thing, man, give me, you've already told journalists what they need to do.
Yeah.
Get a yes. You only need one yes.
Yeah, only need one yes.
But what piece of advice would you just leave the world right now in the situations we're in? What would you say to those people out there in front of this camera?
Just live and laugh, man. Like, there's so much going on in the world now, man. Like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot, Don't take things so seriously, but just live. Just live life. Go on that trip. Go on that solo trip. Go on that. Just live, man.
Yeah.
Just live.
Okay.
I'm learning that now. Just live.
It is, you do, as life goes on, you do learn that.
Yeah.
We did it in our younger years. We in college, we had nothing to,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We had everything to live for, so to speak, but nothing to live for at the same time. We were living a little reckless and things, but you grow and you eventually realize as you get older and wiser, hey, I do have something to live for.
Live purposely, I would say that.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
Yeah.
We're going to change that up. You say live purposefully.
Live purposely,
All
man.
right. So Larry, tell me, where can our listeners and viewers follow your journey right now?
Okay, mostly on Instagram, Larry Spruill Jr. 06 on Instagram.
Take the 06 out.
On Instagram, and then on Facebook, Larry Cornell Spruill Jr.
Oh,
and
Lord,
then
you
Larry
went-
Spruill Reports on Facebook.
Name. I guess you had to do that so that you could be locatable.
But now it's like, I'm about to change that, John, man. I want people finding me. No.
You
No,
wanna
yeah,
go
Facebook and
incognito.
Instagram for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool beans. Excuse me, man. This cabbage or something
Hey,
got
man,
me
this
bourbon. It
food
got
is
you and it got
great.
me. I don't know.
It's
I think it's this drink
Yeah,
that
it may
just
be.
kind of
It may be that.
It ain't the Mexico
Yo.
inside joke. You guys don't want the Mexico.
Nah, definitely
Trust and
definitely
believe.
don't want that.
The way it sounds is the way it is. The Mexico. No knock to Mexicans or anything like that. That's not a.
I'm about to say they're gonna hit you in the
no.
inbox.
It's nothing about that. It's just what happens if you drink the water
Yeah.
in Mexico,
The tap water. For that.
or
Yeah.
the sweet tea for that matter.
Yeah.
Still got water in it. That's another time, another story, another time. Right. All right. So for the viewers out there, if you're inspired by these stories and by this cuisine that was here presented here, and you want to book, one of our chefs or. Even talk to Larry for a little bit. You may not be able to find him on MobiChefOfficial.com, but you can hit him up in his inbox. Blow him up.
Sure.
Find out what it is like, behind the scenes doing those types of things. But if you want a chef or a bartender or a mixologist, just visit MobiChefOfficial.com. We do have them there. They are ready to serve you. And if you want to follow us, you can check us out at the MobiChef Mukbang. MobiChef, MUKBANG. Mukbang, as some people say. But if you want to follow our just MobiChef, the company itself, just at MobiChef Official. All right. Well, Larry, man, thanks for coming
Man,
today.
I appreciate it.
Unfortunately, your
Thank you.
time on the MobiChef Mukbang is up.
Already?
Already, man. You know what I'm saying? But we appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yes,
man. I
sir. And you have a
appreciate
good one, man.
it. Yes, sir. Appreciate you.